welcome back to another episode on Anxiety Doesn't Own Me podcast. My name is Emmanuel Isaacson. I'm an anxiety coach who has struggled with anxiety disorder for over 3 years and now have been anxiety free for over 9 years and now help other people that are struggling with anxiety to overcome theirs in a natural way. Guys, I cannot believe that tomorrow is going to be the 100th episode that I have made on Anxiety Doesn't Own Me. I remember when I first started, I told myself that every single day we're going to do one episode, and tomorrow is going to be the 100th episode. I did the episodes mostly from Monday through Friday, but I was persistent with it, and I can't believe that I already have 100 episodes on this podcast, and I'm so happy that I am doing it every single day. I'm committed to it, which I love, by the way, doing this, so it doesn't even bother me doing this. But today, what I'm going to be talking about is how not to forget how to use the tools and techniques that we have learned to try to calm ourselves down whenever we're having a panic attack or whenever we have an anxiety attack. Because what happens is that whenever we experience a panic attack or an anxiety attack, right, or whenever we're feeling very anxious in a certain place or in a certain situation, everything that we have learned literally walks up and just leaves. It just goes away and we forget about everything. So how can we actually stop that from happening so that we could actually apply our tools and techniques that we have learned so that whenever those situations do happen, whenever we have a panic attack or an anxiety attack or wherever we are able to instill those tools and techniques so that we're able to calm ourselves down, because the tools and techniques are a great way in calming ourselves down. But the thing is, not even that, is that we want to start to stop our anxiety. We have to stop it in its track instead of it going in its course. And we want to take back the control. Now, with the tools and techniques, we're able to do that. It's like, for example, whenever we're trying to break down a wall, we're not going to take a screwdriver to break down the wall. We're going to take a sledgehammer. So we need to use the right tools, of course, but at the same time, not forget our tools whenever we're in this situation. So how can we know what to do whenever we're in the situation and not forget about it? So the number one thing that we can do over here is, and this is the most powerful one, and I always recommend this. It takes a little time, but it's definitely worth it. It's something called the visualization technique. And I've done this with a lot of people that I do my one-on-one coaching in calming themselves down. Whenever they are in a calm situation, I'm able to calm them down whenever they're thinking about something in the future that's going to make them feel anxious. We are able to put ourselves as a third person and coming to ourselves in our own mind and speaking with ourselves as a third person and coaching ourselves in order for us to calm down our anxiety. Now, the visualization technique, the benefits from it is that you're able to train yourself to remember the stuff that help you to calm down. So for example, whenever we are picturing ourselves, whenever we're doing the visualization technique and we're picturing ourselves having a panic attack, we can instill certain things. We can instill certain things in that situation and certain tools, in that situation that we feel anxious about and help us to calm down. The visualization technique is training for you whenever you're actually in the field, whenever the action is actually happening. It's like a soldier. Before they go send them out to war, what happens is that they do basic training and then there's advanced training, right? Whatever specific unit you're going to go to, there's different kind of training over there. But they're not going to send you straight to war. But you need to practice before. And of course, when you're in war, you forget a lot of things. But there are some things that you do remember. Because again, whenever you're in war, there's things going around and it's like you're not thinking clearly. But there are certain things that do help. There are certain trainings that you did have that you're able to, that's already instilled in you, so you already automatically do it. You understand? So that's what the visualization technique will really help you out with. Another thing that we can do is set reminders, meaning that you can wear something that will remind you of a certain technique. It can be anything. It can be a bracelet. It can be a necklace. It can be whatever it is that it's going to be, on you. So whenever you're outside or wherever you're in whatever situation that's triggering your anxiety, you're able to remember like, oh, wait, I'm supposed to do the grounding technique. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to do the focus exercise. Oh, wait, I can do the breathing exercise. Whatever it is that we could instill, and we're going to remind you only one thing, only one technique for that specific reminder. And that way you're able to like, okay, you know what? I remember this. This is what I need to do. Also, we get bombarded with a lot of different techniques, a lot of different things that we can do. And that just makes us feel overwhelmed. And it makes us feel like, okay, what do I do in this situation? Do I do this or do I do that? Or do I apply this technique or do I apply that technique? Like, what do I do over here? And we feel overwhelmed and we just like, okay, I don't know what to do. And we don't do anything at the end. So what we want to do is figure out which technique works best for you. That's number one. Figure out what's the best technique for you, and then apply only that technique for a while. Apply it only for a while. This way you're able to remember that one thing. Because whenever we are bombarded with so many different things and we're trying to do every single one, we are going to feel overwhelmed. We're going to feel like it's too much and we're not going to be able to do any of them. So we want to take one. And I know that makes us feel anxious because you may like, oh, but what if I'm missing out on something that's better? No. Try different types of techniques whenever you're in a calm state of mind. Try taking one thing at a time and apply that and practice that and see how you feel with that, and then apply that over and over again and use that one technique for that one reminder. Also, whenever, let's say if we're working or in front of a desk, we can put a sticky note around our desk to remind us of that technique as well, so we can have that reminder. We want to find different ways to remind ourselves of the techniques. We can even put it on our walls in our house. Print it out, put it on your wall, put it on a nice frame, whatever it is that you can help you to remember. Okay, you know what? This is what I need to do. This is what I need to do over here, and this is what I need to do over there. Whatever it is, we're going to have to set a reminder because, again, we are going to forget how to do it. And the last thing that we can do, and we've heard this a lot through our lives, is that practice makes improvements. That if we practice this thing, whatever the technique is, practice one thing every single day, throughout the day, so you're able to master it. And that way you're able to add different techniques. That way we're able to add different things and able to build that way. So that way you can get from one technique to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5, and eventually we'll destroy anxiety instantly whenever it creeps up. Because now we have an arsenal of techniques, of tools that we can use against the anxiety. But every single day, practice a certain technique. One technique, take it for 2 weeks and practice that thing every single day throughout the day. For example, if we have the 5-4-3-2-1 grounding technique, practice that thing throughout the day. If we have a breathing exercise, practice the breathing exercise throughout the entire day. Focus exercise, practice that every single day. The exposure therapy, practice that thing every single day. And you will see that eventually you're able to apply that instantly whenever you are in a situation that triggers your panic or your anxiety attacks. If you are looking for a natural remedy in order to help you to deal with your anxiety and help you on your journey to overcome it, I created Calmly CBD, where it specifically helps you to calm down your anxiety and panic attacks. And as well, it doesn't make you feel drowsy. It doesn't make you feel sleepy. And it helps you to just feel calm so you can actually do things throughout the day like work, drive, go out, and do whatever you like in a more calmer state of mind. As well as not addictive or has any side effects or any withdrawals, which this way can actually help you to heal your anxiety and get you to the destination in overcoming your anxiety much quicker. You can click the link that's in the description. It would say Calmly CBD to place your order today. And then right now it's on sale for a limited time where you can buy one and get the second one free. If you did like this episode, please click the like button and leave a 5-star review. The reason why I ask is because this way we're able to reach more people, and the more people that we can actually reach, the more people that we can actually help. Because my mission in this world, my purpose is to help people to overcome and heal their anxiety naturally and show them that it's possible to overcome. Thank you guys. Take care, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.